get the analysis and bring in Eimear O'Casey, analyst on the former Soviet Union Control Risk Scheme. Thank you very much for being with us. This situation in Ukraine, it's almost one of those situations that if you saw it in a TV drama or in a film, you'd say, no, that couldn't happen. But it's happening now.
Yes, indeed it is. I think the first thing to say is that the polls were showing a win for Zelensky and a second place finish for Poroshenko for the past few weeks. So in that respect, it hasn't come out of nowhere entirely. Although 30% for Zelensky, certainly above what we were expecting. He was polling at somewhere between 60 and 24%. But his result really reflects deep, widespread disillusionment among many Ukrainians, and in particular young Ukrainians, over the political establishment's failure to tackle corruption primarily, which has been the major sort of source of grievances for several years. And indeed, when Petro Poroshenko came into power in 2014, following the political upheaval there that saw the previous president deposed, he really came to power on a manifesto, on a platform to clean up the endemic pervasive corruption that really defines so much of politics and business in Ukraine. And he has, I think, by all accounts, failed to do that. So a candidate coming in from nowhere, no experience, that's accepted, but a fresh face who doesn't have the same, deep embedded ties to that political system, it was attracted to many voters, clearly.
And he has no political program, Zelensky, as I understand it.
Yes, that's right. Well, no clear or definitive one, certainly. I think he only really articulated any policies towards the end of February. That said, I think it's relatively clear that his political program, whatever that ends up being, is unlikely to stray significantly, especially in terms of foreign policy, from the kind of current status quo. And in particular, that means advocating strong and deepening integration with NATO and the EU and other Western institutions. An ultimate victory for Zelensky would be unlikely to fundamentally change Ukraine's Western outward-looking trajectory, or to see it, cozying up to Russia after so many years of fraught diplomatic relations between Russia and Ukraine.
Eimear O'Casey, we need to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for sharing your analysis with us here on France 24. We appreciate it. And run off in 3 weeks. Maybe we'll speak again. Thank you very much indeed.